Okay. Antoine, how excited are you to get back on the field to actual play football and get ready for the season? And college football players being creatures of habit, how hard was it not to have a spring and to go through the basic things that you guys do year in and year out as a player?
Antoine, you're muted.
Sorry about that. But I'm happy to be back on the field with my teammates and just go out there with them and just have fun with them. And then piggyback off what you the question you asked is the thing about this summer right here with the COVID and stuff like that, not being able to do our regular youth routine and stuff like that. Being with my teammates as the last year we was able to be together without no restrictions, but this year due to COVID, we had some restrictions and we had some guidelines we had to follow. But just getting ready for camp today, it's just a blessing to be back out there with them and just compete with them from the offensive standpoint and the defensive standpoint.
All right, next up we'll go to Lila. Lila?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Good. Yeah, just with kind of getting to know all the new players and things like that, what has that experience been like for you guys and just kind of getting them, familiar with the, way you guys do things here?
We couldn't really do too much, but now we had the limited lifting groups and stuff like that. Just getting around them and just getting to know each other, their stories, how they got here, basically building that bond as a team, because that's the first thing. The great teams is just the relationships, being creating that family, and yeah, this off season been tough, but I feel very confident that we did a good job doing that.
All right, next up we'll go to Heather McDonough. Heather.
Hey, Antoine, how you doing? So this is going to be like a kind of a twofold question, trifold. So Coach told us about some of your teammates who have decided to opt out. I guess when you hear about guys opting out, what goes through your head? Did you ever think about opting out, and what factored into that decision to opt in? And also just some of the stuff he was telling us with the masks and the going into the locker room in different groups, and just how bizarre that is. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it actually has been pretty easy to adjust. But talking about the whole opting out and then just some of the changes you've had to make.
As my teammates, some opted out, but everybody have their reasons on why they opted out. They still my family. I'll still test them every day and just stay connected. And just I know it's a tough time for them right now, and they had their reasons why they decided to opt out. I give all my support to them, and they still my family to this day. And then going on to the next question is it's been crazy and stuff like that, because we didn't think this was going to happen a year later from last year. But adjusting to it, we have to do what we have to do in order to play football this year and stuff like that. And I decided to opt in because one, I do want to play football and I feel safe, because I'm here today opting in to go out there and get ready for fall camp. So just believing that the NCAA, the different conference, will find more like guidelines and procedures that we have to follow. Because at the end of the day, we're gonna go out there. We could go out there and play football, but if the team's not disciplined enough to follow these rules, then maybe the season might get cut short. But we never know. We live in to day, and I decided to opt in because I want to play football and feel safe.
All right, we'll go to Emily next.
All right, Antoine, I was just curious, what does your life look like outside of football? I heard you guys are staying in the hotel. What are you doing, and kind of what's the sense of personal responsibility to make the right decisions there?
When we're in the hotel, we know, like, it's like basically everybody, football team, the staff and stuff like that. We're not letting any outsiders in because we don't want an outsider coming in. They bring the virus in, then it's like affecting our whole team. So we've been basically building that bond within our team, watching TV, watching film, going over plays like that, because we haven't had in-person meetings. We haven't had like a lot of player run practice and stuff like that. So the mental part is like the main focus we been focused on this whole off season. So right now in the hotel, we just been just building that bond as a family, like I said before.
All right, next up we'll go to Alexander Dacey from the Diamondback. Alex?
Hold up. Oh, there we go. Hi, Antwaine. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. And you?
Good. So just wanted to talk a little bit, kind of extending about the about all the opt-outs. I know you're one of the few seniors on the team. So how have you been kind of approaching the incoming freshmen? Because this is obviously such an unusual time. So how are you sort of what's your message to them in coming into this season, and especially given some of the opt-outs that have happened?
My message to the freshmen, just keep your head up, because like when I was a freshman, I didn't have to deal with this. I came here training every day during the summer and stuff like that. So I just make sure they head is straight, don't panic, don't stress out. Just give all faith to God that He will get us through this tough time right here, and just staying connected with them, because at the end of the day, they coming from high school, so they don't know what to expect. So at this time, just building that relationship with them, and then just from a defensive standpoint, just helping them with their plays and stuff like that. And then with the opt-out, like I said before, all my support is to the player that decided to do that. No hate towards them. They have their own reasons, and that's it.
All right, we'll go back to Lila here. Lila?
So I know that, following George Floyd's death, you guys had, Zoom calls and a lot of discussions like that guys said were, really helped them and things like that. And now Locke's just started, this national coalition for minority coaches. How much does that, mean to you as a player to know that your coach is there for you in that way and making strides in that regard?
It means a lot as an African American coach. It's not that many out there in the college football world or even the NFL. Just him as a coach is helping future coaches, minority coaches coming up, because it's a tough job to come in as an African American coach. So him as he helping out the future ones, it's a blessing that he decided to use his stand that as a head coach, his stand to do that, to help other minority coaches.